Three things to know tonight. Number one, you'd probably be surprised if you learned your home was cut in half.
What?
Boston, this guy lives in an old Victorian house. He was always curious about the side of his house. See how straight it is, how flat it is there? Did a little research, found that before he bought it, his home was cut in half.
Oh my.
The other half is a house right over there. So it was once one big house, now it's two half houses.
Does he have half off on the utilities? That's insane.
Yeah, crazy, right? Number two, cats have 9 lives, as you know. One's down to 8.
Uh-oh.
In Las Vegas, up here by the light pole, a cat's stuck.
Oh no.
Disappeared at least 3 weeks ago. It's been up there all along. These two and a cherry picker went up there and got it. A cat named Helix.
Helix?
Helix is doing fine.
How do you come up with a name with Helix? If there's like multiple helixes in the litter, they call it double helix?
There you go. Heroes, right? Number 3. Sometimes we leave things behind in a hotel room.
Oh, no.
In Michigan, someone left their alligator behind. Person checked out, left their 3-foot gator behind. Cops had to
Imagine
come.
the guy at the front desk calling the person
Right.
like, you left your luggage.
But the key is, how did it? Was it the maid?
What? That's
Who walked in?
That's something from The Hangover.
The next
They're
guest.
waking up the next morning, they're just like, what kind of
Goodness.
party was that?
Crazy. All right, let's talk.
Hollywood, here come the newlyweds. Yes, it's the Newlywed Game. Now let's meet our newlywed couple for today. Couple number 1 married just 13 months, Doug and Diane Estes. Couple number 2 married just 11 weeks, Judson and Francis Quarry. Couple number 3 married just 13 months, Larry and Roxanne Smith. And couple number 4 married just 8 short weeks, Jeff and Linda Fisday. Those are our newlyweds for today. Here's your host, the star of the Newlywed Game, Bob Eubanks.
Well, thank you and welcome to the Newlywed Game. Well, we have 4 newlywed couples, each married less than 24 months, and we'll be back in just a moment to find out how much they really know about each other right after this message. All right, secluded safely off stage, it's time for some 5-point questions. As you know, gentlemen, you'll be answering these questions as you predict your wife will answer the same question when she returns. Now, if her answer matches your prediction, you'll chalk up 5 points towards a special grand prize that's been selected especially for you. So listen carefully and remember, each question is worth 5 points, and each correct prediction brings you that much closer to your grand prize. If you're ready, here's your first question. Gentlemen, how many times will your wife say she phoned her mother during your honeymoon? Jeff?
That's a good question, Bob, because...
Thank you.
Because that's basically the only time she didn't phone her mother. Every
So what's
time.
your answer?
0.
0. Good for you, Larry.
I'd have to say 0 too, Bob, because from Hawaii I wouldn't let her. No way.
You wouldn't let her go to Hawaii. All right, 0. Judson?
I have to say 1. I had to let her go one time, you know.
One time. She calling home for help or what?
It was for help.
I see. Okay. Doug?
I'd have to say 1 time just to let her mother know that she was safe, made the trip.
1 time. Next question, gentlemen. What will your wife say was the last social event the two of you attended together? What was the last social event, Larry, the two of you attended together?
Social event. Oh, singing event. Gospel singing
A
event.
gospel singing event. Okay, Judson.
Telling jokes about each other.
The last social event the two of you attended together.
Was going out to dinner.
You went out to dinner. Is that all right, Judges? Just out to dinner? Fine. Doug?
Oh, if I had to say the same thing, went out to dinner.
You went out to dinner.
Yeah, we do that quite often.
Excellent. Jeff?
Would be going to a play be considered going to a social event?
Depends on the play, I guess so. Yeah, you
Well,
like the play.
Yeah, it was good. Saw The Wiz.
Pardon me?
Saw The Wiz.
Oh, you did? Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Excellent.
So you went to see Wiz. All right. Here's the last of our 5-point questions. Gentlemen, what 2 words will your wife say best describe you in the lovemaking department lately? 2 words that describe you, Judson, in the lovemaking department lately.
Great. Out of sight.
Okay, great and out of sight. That's more than 2 words, isn't it? Out of sight is 3 and great is 1. I need 2 words, Judson. I'm very happy for you, though, by the way. Give me 2 words.
Heavy super.
Heavy super. Okay, Doug?
I'd have to say hot and nasty.
You would.
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay, yeah. That's right. Jeff?
After being through what I've been through with Linda, I would say complete satisfaction.
Complete satisfaction. Larry?
How do you follow that? Very honest, very tired.
Very tired. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. We'll be right back to reunite our newlyweds, and we'll see how well our husbands have predicted what their wives will say. But first, I want you to listen to Johnny Jacobs because he has gifts for our runners-up. John?
Our 3 runner-up couples will receive Turtle Wax Liquid Car Wax, new improved hard shell formula, cleans, polishes, protects in one easy operation. Turtle Wax, the world's largest selling liquid car wax, and for fast temporary relief from the pain and dryness of minor sore throat, it's Cepacol Troches, handy foil strips for pocket or purse. Also, Windex Glass Kitchen and Bathroom Cleaner with Ammonia D makes your windows, mirrors, refrigerators, and countertops shiny and sparkling clean. Furnished by the Draken Company. And now, back to Bob Eubanks and the Newlywed Game.
Okay, gentlemen, we've recorded your predictions on cards and now have them in your laps. Every time that your prediction matches your wife's answer, you'll be given 5 points. Then the one couple with the most points at the end of the show will win a special grand prize selected especially for them. So, ladies, nice to have you back with us. Here's your first question for 5 points. Girls, how many times did you phone your mother during your honeymoon? How many times did you phone your mother, Diane, during your honeymoon?
None.
None. Okay. He said you phoned her 1 time.
You called your mother and let her know you're safe.
No, we didn't.
You didn't even call her one time.
No, not in Vegas.
You call her every other time.
We didn't call her. No, we didn't.
Francis?
I'll say 1.
1 time. Your husband predicted you would say 1 time. 5 points. Roxanne, how many times did you phone your mother?
Once.
1 time. He said you phoned her 0 times.
From Hawaii? You
Yes,
called
we
her?
went to the airport, remember? You blew it.
I blew it, Bob.
You blew it, Larry. Linda?
I forgot.
I'd say I called her 0 times.
0 times. He said it was 0. Right. The next question. Tell me, girls, what was the last social event you and your husband attended together? The last social event, Francis, that you and Judson attended together.
The last social event we attended together. How social?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
The last social event we attended together.
Hurry, please.
We went to the comedy store.
Went to the comedy store.
Yeah.
Judson said that you went out to dinner is what you did.
That's not social.
It's
Not
social.
with just 2 people.
Social between me and you.
No.
Aren't you very sociable?
Very
No,
social.
but see, when we went out to the comedy store, it was with 2 other people, so that's being social.
Isn't it being social when you go out with Judson?
All the time.
No. He means social with people.
No, I
Social
don't. I
between
just
me
mean
and you.
social.
Well, it was still at the comedy
Oh,
store.
okay, fine. Roxanne?
The beach party?
A beach party, all right. He said you went to a gospel singing event.
Wrong.
When?
Wrong. A
When?
couple of months ago.
2 months ago. We've been to more than that since then.
That's all I can remember.
Yeah. Linda?
I'd say it was Sunday night. We had a friend over for dinner.
Okay, so the event it was that you had a friend over for dinner, all right?
Yeah, we had seen for a
He
while.
said that the last social event is that you went to a play.
So Louise, don't you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Social is usually going out.
Diane, what was the
Well,
last social event you and your husband attended together?
San Diego Zoo.
You went to the zoo.
Oh, no.
That's social. Doug said that you went out to dinner.
I forgot about the zoo. I just did it.
Did you enjoy the zoo?
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
Went to the zoo.
What was your favorite part of the zoo, Diane?
Snack bar.
Ice cream.
I see. Okay, here's the last of our 5-point questions. Girls, what 2 words now, best describe your husband in the lovemaking department lately? 2 words that describe him in the lovemaking department lately, Roxanne?
Great. Terrific.
Great and terrific. He said, very tired.
That's a product of Great and Terrific.
You got her fooled, haven't you? Okay, Linda,
Could you repeat it, please?
what 2 words best describe your husband in the lovemaking department lately?
Oh, absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. He said complete satisfaction.
Close.
No, it's not.
It's not
You're
close.
better.
Diane?
Very good.
Very good. He said describing him would be hot and nasty.
What do you think about that?
It wasn't hot and nasty. It's very good.
Yes, she told you what she thinks about that, didn't she? Francis.
I'd say overactive.
Overactive. He said heavy and super. Couples, thank you very much for your answers. We'll be back with the wives. We'll see how well they predict what their husbands will say right after this brief message. Well, ladies, now it's your turn to predict what your husbands will say. And remember, each of these questions will now be worth 10 points. So here's our first question. Girls, will your husband say the two of you usually make love north-south or east-west? Roxanne?
North-south.
North-south. Francis?
North-south or east-west? I don't even know the directions. I'll say north. Because we live in North Inglewood, so north.
Oh, well. So you tell me north-south, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah, okay, north-south.
Okay, Diane?
North-south.
North-south. Linda?
East-west.
East-west. Next question, girls. At what time will your husband say your wedding guests were told to arrive for the wedding? Give me your answer, AM or PM, please, Francis.
PM. 2:30
What time? 2:30 PM? All right. Diane?
1 o'clock PM.
1 PM. Linda?
1 PM.
1 PM also. Roxanne, how about yours?
1 PM.
1 PM. All right. Next question, ladies. Last of our 10-point question. Girls, what will your husband say was the title of the very last television show he watched? The title of the last television show he watched, Diane?
Beretta.
Beretta. Does he like Beretta?
Yes, he does.
Do you like Beretta?
Yeah.
Linda?
Fernwood Tonight.
Fernwood Tonight.
His favorite.
Roxanne?
We watched the service at Melody Land last night.
That was on TV?
Yeah.
The church service at Melody Land?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Francis?
The last television show he watched?
Yes.
I'll say Kojak.
Kojak. 25-point bonus question. Girls, will your husband say that the door to your main bathroom at home opens from left to right or right to left? The door of your main bathroom at home, does it open from left to right or right to left, Linda?
Left to right.
It opens left to right. Roxanne?
Right to left.
Right to left. Francis?
I'll say right to left.
Right to left.
Yeah.
Diane?
Right to left.
Right to left also. Ladies, thank you very much. It's been fun. We'll be back with the husbands to compare answers on the Newlywed Game in just a moment. But first, Johnny Jacobs with more runner-up gifts for our couples. John?
Our 3 runner-up couples will receive an assortment of Thompson natural vitamins offering special formulas for your good health for over 40 years. Available at health food stores everywhere. And Lavars, the refreshing way to fight bad breath for hours. More dentists use Lavars than any other mouthwash. Shouldn't you? Plus, Rough It, the first really new wall finish in 1,000 years. Now you can create deep textures like a professional with Rough It, furnished by Seabrick. And now back to Bob Eubanks and those unpredictable newlyweds.
Now, gentlemen, let's see how well your wives have predicted what you will say. And remember, these questions will now be worth 10 points. So here's our first 10-point question. Gentlemen, think about this. Do you and your wife usually make love east-west or north-south? Jensen?
Well, majority of the time it's east-west.
I'll have to take that answer then, Judson, all right? I'll have to take your first answer always, couples. Francis says it's north-south.
North-south, the bed is east and west.
We live in North Inglewood, so I didn't know which way you would say.
But that don't have to do with the bed. The bed is east and west.
I didn't know it was east and west either.
Well, you sleep in the same bed?
Yeah. But I don't pay attention to what direction it's going.
Sometimes she sleeps the opposite way, so she don't know which
I
way
see.
she's turning.
Okay. Larry?
50-50 chance. East, west.
East-west. She said north-south.
100% chance we couldn't get it
Right, yes.
Why don't you turn around?
What's the matter?
East, west. That's all there's to it. East, west.
We're
How
not
come she
always
said
in that
north-south?
Yeah,
position.
she's never awake.
She's never awake.
Never awake, you know.
I see. Jeff?
Let's see, the bed is
Just,
north
I'll
and
take your
south.
first answer now, so whatever you utter will be your answer.
Oh, that'll be the first answer, okay. Then I'm gonna have to go with north and south.
North-south. She said it would be east-west.
It can't be north and south because we're facing the street that way.
The bed, we're facing north and south though.
No.
Yes, we are, because the window looks out toward the ocean, which is on our right-hand side,
But I
and that's
see
the
the
west.
ocean from my window.
But no, we're facing north and south.
Well-
Sometimes we do east and west, though.
Is it north, south, or east, west now?
No, our bed is facing north and south. So most of the time, we go north and south. Sometimes we go up and down, too.
Most of the time.
I thought that was north, south. I guess not. Doug?
You wouldn't accept lying on my back, huh? So I'll have to say, north and south.
North, south, she said the same thing. You get the point. All right, next question now. These are 10-point questions. At what time were your wedding guests told to arrive for the wedding? I want your answer AM or PM. At what time were your wedding guests told to arrive for the wedding? Larry?
Afternoon wedding? I would say PM.
Yeah, but what time, AM or PM?
Oh, time, I see. 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock PM. She said 1 PM. You got some points that time.
Finally.
I'm starting to worry about you a little. Jeff?
See, the wedding was approximately 2 months ago. It's an afternoon wedding. And we had to take pictures beforehand. And the wedding started at 2.
We don't need your itinerary, Jeff. Really, I'm just curious about what time these guests were told to arrive.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
PM.
PM. That's what she said, yes. Doug, you remember your wedding?
Yeah?
Do you remember after your wedding?
Yeah, I sure do.
Remember before your wedding?
Yeah.
What time were your guests told to arrive?
I would say it started at 2 o'clock. I'll have to say 1 o'clock.
1 what?
1
AM or
o'clock.
PM?
Oh, PM.
PM. She said 1 PM. Sure. Judson is thinking. Judson, what do you think?
It was in the afternoon. Let's say 2 o'clock.
2 p.m. All right. She predicted you would say the guests were told to arrive at 2:30 p.m.
The wedding was at 2:30. Everybody's supposed to be there half an hour early.
Well, the wedding started late and they wasn't there anywhere on time.
You weren't either.
2:30.
Wait a minute. What?
I was on time.
What time was the wedding?
2:30.
And the guests were told to arrive at 2:30?
2:30. They gonna walk in the same door she walks in at 2:30.
But
huh?
it
Right
was
behind
late
her.
anyway.
Were you on time?
I was there.
Was he on time?
All
He
the
was
time.
walking around.
Was he nervous?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, he was.
No. No.
He was.
I wasn't.
We were peeking out through the window.
You were peeking at him through the window.
I wasn't nervous.
You were. But you
Spinning
got
like
the
a
answer
rock.
wrong anyway.
You mean he said I don't?
No.
What
You
answer?
couldn't have
Oh, he
said-
got this answer wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant something else. All right, here's the last of our 10-point questions. Gentlemen, what was the title of the very last TV show you watched? Title of the last TV show that you watched, guys. Jeff?
The last TV show we watched.
No, you watched.
Oh, that we watched. I
No,
watched.
you watched.
I watched. Oh, we do everything in a we. Fernwood Tonight.
Fernwood Tonight. She said it would be Fernwood Tonight. Yes. Hey, Doug, the title of the last television show that you watched.
Well, that's a nerd question.
It's a what, sir?
It's a nerd question.
A nerd question?
I'll have to say.
I didn't write this one. I write the good ones. I don't write the nerd ones. What is a nerd question?
A nerd question?
Yes.
One that I can't answer very well.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Charlie's Angels?
Charlie's Angels. She said the last TV show you watched was Beretta.
Could have been. Could have been.
Probably was Charlie's Angels.
Judson?
It was the baseball game Monday night.
Monday Night Baseball game.
Right.
She said the title of the last TV show was Kojak.
TV show. Thank
Sports
you.
is
In
a-
the question.
sports is a
No.
TV show.
TV show.
I didn't watch Kojak. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks.
Some of you ever watch TV?
Hey, baseball's television.
That's
but it's
right.
not a TV show.
It is a show for me.
No. Well, you know, like Kojak or Beretta or something like that.
No,
Well, what's
baseball.
baseball?
It's a sport, something. Something I don't watch.
Something you don't watch?
Right.
She's mixed up.
No.
Very mixed up.
Larry?
Last night till midnight, the Charismatic Clinic from Melodyland.
Charismatic Clinic from Melodyland. The Melodyland Church Service judges okay. They say it's okay. And couples think it's recording. All right. You're looking back. We've got 25 bonus questions to see which couple will win their grand prize right after this moment. gentlemen, here it is, your big 25-point bonus question. For 25 points, gentlemen, does the door to your main bathroom at home open from right to left or left to right? And let's go first to couple number 2. Judson and Francis, you have 5. 25 would give you 30. Judson, you're last place right now. Get it right, you'll be in first place.
Right to left.
Right to left, she said. Right to left, yes. You're in first place. All right, couple number 1, Doug and Diane. You have 20. 25 would give you 45. Does it open right to left or left to right?
Boy, right hand this way, so that would be right to left.
Right to left. She said that would be right to left. You got it right. Okay, Doug and Diane, you're in first place. We're going to go down to couple number 3, Larry and Roxanne Smith, who have 20. 25 would give you 45. Larry, if you get it right, you'll be tied for first place. If you miss it, you will go home in last place.
Terrific. No pressure, huh?
No, there's no pressure
I
at
didn't
all.
think so. Left or right?
Left to right. She said, go home in last place.
Last place.
today.
Hey, just what I wanted.
That's all right. Couple number 4, Jeff and Linda. Now, you have 25. 25 would give you 50. If you get it right, Jeff, you're going to be the winner of our grand prize that's been selected especially for you and Linda. If you miss it, however, you won't win.
Well, I've been rehearsing it, and it's got to be left to right.
Left to right, she said, has to be left to right. Yay! Jeff and Linda, you're our Newlywed Game grand prize winners. And now, Jeff and Linda, as the winners of the Newlywed Game, here's the special prize chosen just for you. Your very own brand new, super exciting console stereo.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's a complete, elegant console stereo center selected from one of 4,800 Western Auto stores. Western Auto, the complete family store featuring items for home, auto, and leisure living. And you'll also enjoy a fine collection of RCA records featuring new faces of 1952 starring Robert Clary, one of RCA's new series of legendary Broadway shows furnished by RCA Records. Albums plus a beautiful console stereo, all yours as our lucky winners of the Newlywed Game.
Jeff and Linda, congratulations to you for being our winners today on the Newlywed Game. And thanks to all of our couples for joining us today. You know, once in a while we get letters here at the Newlywed Game about different newlywed problems, and I try very sincerely to help out wherever I can. For instance, I got a letter that says, Dear Bob, I like the show and the way you help newlyweds with their problems, and here's my problem. It's kind of sad, too. It says, I've only been married 1 week, and in that 1 week, my husband hasn't made love, he won't bathe, he won't eat, and he doesn't sleep. Now, Bob, what should I do? I'd call the Undertaker if I was you. Hey, we gotta go. See you next time on Bob Eubank saying goodbye for now.
Join Peter Marshall and your favorite celebrities on Hollywood Squares, next on Channel 4.
Chuck Barris production.